to my channel. If you can't tell, I'm super excited because I'm going to be showing you my latest bag I picked up. Now, if you guys watched my previous videos, you know that I'm doing a buy nothing challenge. So I do want to say that I picked this up before I started the collaboration and the challenge. So this is a piece that I knew I wanted and I purchased it to myself for my birthday. And you know, I don't necessarily like to splurge on things unless it's for whether it's a milestone or it's a compliment, a goal I met, or a birthday. So this one is for my birthday. And I'm so excited because this one I definitely put a lot of thought on, and it wasn't something I just picked up randomly. And this one was a part of my wish list. So I did mention in another video that I've been trying to stick to my wish list and not just buy things just because I like spur of the moment and then regret. So yes, I'm going to be showing you guys that. And if you cannot tell from my little background here, it is going to be a Dior. And I think most of you guys probably know what it is because I chat with many of you and I keep on telling you guys what I've been like lusting after. Before I get started, you guys know I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Jenny. I love luxury, handbags, accessories, anything and everything related. I can't help it. I started this channel because I wanted to showcase unboxings, comparisons, reviews, help you guys decide if that bag is right for you, or just if you guys love watching videos like this too, please consider subscribing. And I'm going to drop my Instagram here. If you guys don't follow me, please check me out. I just like posting about things that make my heart sing, that make me happy. I love chatting with you guys about bags and fashion and anything related. So if you guys love those things, give me a shout out, drop me a comment, send me a DM, an email, anything. I would love to talk handbags with you. Okay, so let's just hop right in because if you guys can't tell, I actually unboxed this already. I'll drop my footage up here if it looks okay. I did film the unboxing a while back. I think I picked this up, in January. Yes, I definitely picked this up in January. Okay, so we all know Dior had a price increase. I want to say it was towards the end of January, like January 28th, somewhere around there. And like the rest of us, I normally don't do this. I've done it like one other time, and it was to Chanel when I found out they had their increase. I wanted to make sure I got my 19. That was the only other time. But when I heard Dior was doing an increase, and I knew I wanted to get this bag for my birthday, I ran to Dior and I still wasn't sure because, you know, like I'm like kind of indecisive sometimes, and I just want to make sure. I couldn't decide on the color. I knew I wanted the bag. I just didn't know what color. So I didn't want to grab things and then regret. So my SA told me that the 28th, I believe they were having their increase. So obviously I went back in the 28th and I picked up a bag. So the original bag I picked up after I brought it home, I didn't unbox it for a while. But then when I did open it, I was like, you know what? This just isn't me. Although I love the color, I love looking at it. And if I didn't wear the bag, that would definitely be the color I would choose. But because, you know, I want to use this bag, I just didn't match my personality. It didn't match my outfits. So I knew it just wasn't right. So I reached out to my SA and I was like, you know what? I love the seasonal color, but I know this doesn't fit my like wardrobe. Can I exchange it for a basic color? And he's like, yeah, of course. So did the swap. And although this is very basic, I love it so much. And it took me a while to really feel the love for it because, you know, like I said, I'm indecisive. But you guys, here it is. It's the Dior saddle. I've been wanting this bag for so long. And, you know, there's so many times I almost pulled the trigger getting the vintage piece because I'll drop a couple up here, but I love these vintage pieces too. I love the like cognac colored one. And I like the vintage because the leather is just so supple, but I didn't love the Velcro and I didn't love the price. That vintage piece, I think is probably around $2,000. Which I rather just pay more and get the newer one because the Velcro and everything, and a lot of them are not in like fantastic condition. And plus I knew I wanted the accessories with it too. So when all said and done, it would have been very close to just getting a new one. So I wasn't sure of the saddle for many reasons because I watched so many. And when I say so many, I mean probably every single review on YouTube. And I mean, for the most part, I'm really well aware of all the cons per se, but I haven't used a bag. So I can't really say like what's a con and a pro for myself. So I'll let you guys know once I start using it more. But obviously it's the shape. It's a liver shape, but I kind of like the liver shape. And as you guys can see, because it's like this, you're limited to what you can put in here and you have to Tetris the items. So yes, there's that too. But you know, I knew it and it didn't bother me. So I was still like okay with it. But when I went to the Dior store and I felt this pebble like caviar leather, I just instantly fell in love, and I'll tell you why. I've obviously seen many bags because I'm a little obsessed, but I've never felt like a coated leather like this where I'm like, it feels luxurious, but still very durable. That's the word I'm looking for, durable. Because like I feel Chanel bags, I love Chanel bags, but I always feel like I gotta be a little careful. And then obviously I have some other pebble bags, and yes, they're all very durable, but this is durable and luxurious, which is the two, like I could just feel the quality, and I knew that I was gonna purchase it because after I found that out. And after putting it on, I just knew like this was a bag that was made for me because I love a classic bag with a little twist. And obviously there's a debate between, is this a classic or is this just a trend? And I mean, I think you can argue both sides, but I don't know if I'm just justifying it. But for me, it's a classic, but with a twist. So yeah, I just absolutely love this. I think it's so good. And I will show you guys what I have inside because I did pack her. I've only used her twice though, so I can't really say like the pros and cons. I mean, there's some couple things I've noticed already, but I'll put that in a separate video. But yes, definitely, I was so excited. So you can see that actually my essay was so nice and gave me the Christmas packaging. So the box is so pretty. Like I love this detail. It looks so nice on my closet shelf. But yeah, I just like Dior packaging. I want to also say this is actually my first Dior bag. I've purchased like other like smaller item Dior, but I've never purchased a bag from them because I've always like just gravitated towards kind of the same brands. But this year I just wanted, I don't want to limit I don't really have a brand I necessarily like only will look at or shop at. Like you guys know I love Fendi, but I feel like every brand has its, you know, like core items. But before I even get started with that, you know how I was telling you I ran over there because I thought they were doing a price increase. So I was so proud of myself. So like, yes, I got it before the price increase. And actually I picked up the taupe color. I'm going to drop it up here. So if you guys chatted with me, you know that this is the original color I picked up. I know like Maggie and some other YouTubers out there picked up the taupe, and I just like instantly fell in love because it's a neutral, but it still like showcased the shape of the bag because it was lighter. But then, like I said, it just didn't work out for my style. So I got the black. So I know it's basic, but I know it's something I'll use, which is more important because cost per wear is key when you're spending that much. Obviously, this bag is not cheap. I mean, I think it's gone up a few times already. But like I said, I ran there because I was so proud. I was like, yes, I got it before the price increase. I heard that this bag was going to go up $400. So I was like, you know what? That's better. It's better than Hawaii pricing. I like justified it in my head. Obviously, when the price increase hit, the saddle didn't get increased. And I was a little bummed, but you know, it's okay. I still love the bag. I'm going to keep it. I mean, I'm sure one day it's going to have an increase. And it's not, like I said, I don't buy things for investment. It was just more of a justification. But the only thing that did increase is the saddle. I was sorry, the Lady Dior. Those went up, I think, a couple hundred. Super beautiful. And I love the Lady Dior and feels super quality, especially the patent one if you feel it in person. It's just like right now, it's not something that I have, you know, in my eyesight. I like it, but it doesn't really fit my style too much. So saddle is the one I went for. But yeah, look how cute this packaging is. And you know, like I did unbox it, but it came in this dust bag. There was like so much wrapping, like every piece of the bag was wrapped. Like I couldn't believe it. And the ribbon is so gorge. Like it's just so cute. It's just like packaging makes everything, right? And you guys know I love LV as well. But Louis Vuitton, you need to work on your packaging. It literally is just an orange box and they throw the dust bag in there. They don't like, this one had like the Dior sticker, like the tissue was like, I think it was like, I don't know, like an accordion, almost like origami-ish a little bit. If I have the footage, I'll drop it up. And then the ribbon was like beautiful. So it just feels like you're paying for quality, whereas LV, I don't really get that when I'm, you know, opening it up, but that's okay. Like I said, I exchanged my taupe for the black bag because I just knew that that's what my heart wanted. But then I also knew I wanted this other piece too. And I didn't pick this up originally because I thought there was a price increase. I was like, I can wait on the other because that's a chunk of money still, right? So I waited and picked up the second piece when I went to go exchange the color for this one. And that second piece came in this little box. Okay, so let me just show you, like, see that sticker? Look how cute. Nothing in here because I opened it already, but I just want to show you like how cute the packaging is. And this one also had its own like Dior dust bag. So, and this one is, ta-da, the strap. Now, I just know myself and I love a good like shoulder moment, but when I'm running around, I'm trying to do things, it just isn't convenient. I saw this as a set. I always knew that this, when I'm looking to buy this bag, it would be the set. So I saw it as one price. I didn't see it as individual prices because if I did, I would cry because this is so expensive. And I would ask myself, why did I do it? So I just knew when I see it as like a set like this, I was like, okay, that's fine. And you guys know I was debating between this and the Chanel Classic Flap, but ultimately I just decided I like both. So I'm going to buy the one that, you know, I didn't want to go through like with Chanel and stuff. I almost felt like, because I wanted like a very specific piece of vintage 24 karat. And I just like, I couldn't find any at the moment. And it wasn't as easy as it was to find this. I wanted that like in-store, I guess, experience, that moment. So I went with the saddle. But you know me, like I'm still going to be picking up the Chanel. It's just not right now and not in February because I'm buying nothing in February. But yes, like the strap. So I asked you guys, I think on YouTube, should I get the thicker one or the thinner one? And I went in there to buy the thin one because number one, it's adjustable. And just to note, they're both the same price, both equally extremely expensive. But I did, you know, go in to see like, should I get the thin or the thick? And when I put on the thin one, it just didn't look like anything. It just looked like a regular strap and you really couldn't see the details on it. And I think it's maybe my frame or maybe it was the way I wore it. I'm not sure what it was, but as much as I love that like gold hardware and how it adjusts, I felt like that was more versatile because I could use that one on my other like bags or maybe like future Dior bags, but it just didn't look good on me. And I think especially with the saddle, like this just looks good. The reason why I was hesitant is A, it was not adjustable. Two, I thought it would be too thick and too like in your face. But after I wore it, it really isn't that bad. I mean, this doesn't really match my outfit, so I apologize. But yeah, no, it really isn't that bad. If I wear it out, it feels very minimal. And I think this one is a little different than the strap. I think it's a newer version. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I've never actually looked at the strap until I purchased it recently. But this right here, I think is a new add-on. So if you wanted to, you can add like a charm or something. Thought that was kind of cute. Dior on the little D-rings. And then you have this. I did notice though, like a lot of loose threads on this. And I think that's inevitable because it's a fabric. It's similar to like, you know, like my Fendi baguette. the threads will just kind of like, little ones will just pop out. I don't think it really affects anything, but you're gonna have to snip them. So that's the same thing actually I heard on the Dior book tote, because I actually really love the Dior book tote. I don't know if it's something I'll add to my collection, but part of the reason why I probably will not is because I heard that same thing, the threads will pop out. Now it's different if it's on the strap. It'll be way different if my whole bag was unraveling, which I guess my Fendi bag gets kind of a thing. But yeah, for that price point, like I just think it's too much anxiety for me. I just don't want to deal with it. But yeah, I don't know. Like, if you guys have this, do you guys have like I've used a strap once. Do you guys notice a lot of threading? Like, do you just snip it? Or is it something I should let my essay know? I don't know. Probably something I would just snip. Okay, but really quickly, I don't want to make this video super long. Like I said, this is the Dior saddle, and I've heard that instead, so I usually will wear it like this, but I actually heard the proper way to wear this is on your right shoulder, and it's actually on this side. So the small side sticks out like this. I actually have no idea what the reasoning is, but I think that was just like I think that was the intention of the design. I mean, I'm gonna wear it however I feel, but I do want to show you this bag and what I have inside. So this has my everyday essentials, and honestly, for me, this is all I need. I actually think this bag fits quite a lot for it being this size. However, I do know that, you know, it's not as convenient because of this part, but I actually can fit a lot. But let me show you what currently is in here. So you can see like it still fits a decent amount, and I'll show you what I did. Like I thought about getting an organizer from Samorga for this, but I feel like it'll take up too much room. I actually wanted it from Zuboni because you guys know I love Zuboni, but I don't know if they have one for the saddle yet, but I should check online. What I do is I organize it with the top part is the things that I will use the most, and the bottom will be the things I don't. So, and then you can put like smaller items here in this little corner because it's smaller. And then this area, you can put like your bigger stuff. I mean, I don't honestly just threw it in there. There wasn't too much thought, but first thing I have in here is my sanitizer. This is just my Bath and Body sanitizer. I keep in this little Zumoni pocket in case it spills. Elise is in here. My card wallet, my YSL one. Now, this is important. This is why I like bright wallets, because in here you can see it. So I always put this on top because it's easier to see. I have my Sanrio mirror. You guys know I use this mirror because I like it. It's so thin. And any compact, if you're looking at very limited spacing like this, you're just not gonna fit it. I have my catch-all, and this is where I keep my alcohol wipes and anything like that. And then the rest is just in this little thin pouch. Now, I wanted to actually use my Fendi one, but that one is fuzzy and it is a lot thicker and a little bit bigger. See how this is like paper thin? I got this at Daiso. It's like so paper thin, and it kind of protects the inside of your bag, but yet it doesn't take up any room because it's squishy like this. So if you guys have small bags, use pouches like this. It just makes it easier. But here I have like my silk scrunchie, lotion, my vitamins, sunscreen. And then in this little pocket here, I have my, right now I just have chapstick, but I can put like lip glosses and things and it'll fit just fine. And then I have my key holder here. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. This is what the inside looks like. There is a back zipper pocket. It really doesn't fit much. I might drop in like some, I don't know, what can I put in there? Probably not use that pocket for anything. I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna put in there, but so far, I mean, that's just pretty much the bag. Another thing I loved about this bag is that a lot of times, you know, magnetic closures, you have to kind of like wiggle it to see like, especially like the pochette métis, you have to kind of like get it right in place, and it can be a struggle, or it's the magnet's too strong. This is like absolutely perfect. You just lift up. I absolutely love the back pocket. This, let me see, do I have my phone here? So because of the charm, but it does totally fit. This back pocket is usable. It fits. So that's so important because I just need a back pocket because I'm not, especially with a bag like this, I'm not going to open it every time and then try to squeeze in a cell phone. Like it'll just be, I don't think a cell phone will actually fit in this side because all the stuff I have in there, it has to go in here. So it's perfect for me. This is a perfect size. And I actually like bags where I can't put that much stuff in it because then it eliminates me to make my bag super heavy. And this bag is kind of heavy on its own, but because it's small, it's not too bad. But it's not like a super light bag because the inside is lined, I think, with like a micro suede or velvet. Is it? Let me check. Yeah, it feels like a micro suede, right? So, and then the leather obviously is like very like thick and durable. So there is some weight to it. And then you have this. And let me show you like how I would attach this. I would just attach it. You're supposed to, so I see people do it here and here, but the correct way is on the C. Yep, and then there you go. It just looks, let me just show you guys. And it just will wear like this. It's like so cute. I mean, it's perfect for what I like. Now, I do want to say that because I watched so many reviews, I know that this and this will eventually scratch, which I think will bother me, but I still got the bag. So, I mean, you can, I'll probably wear it both ways. Like I'll wear some days with the strap, some days without. But yeah, like this and this is just inevitable. It's going to scratch, but the hardware is like a antique gold. So I don't think it's going to be that obvious, but you know, if you're a person that will care, I mean, maybe don't get the strap or figure out like you can use like maybe a twilly or something because that's soft. But if you get something like this, it'll definitely scratch over time if you wear the bag a lot. So I think if I was like going shopping or something like that, I know I'm walking for like hours, I probably will not wear it with the strap because I know that the rubbing will eventually get to it. I guess the good news is you can actually replace the CD. I asked my essay. You can replace that. I don't know how much it is, but in the future, let's say like after it's worn a lot, you're like, you know what? I want to replace it. Dior can actually do that for you. So I guess that's good to know. And I assume they could do it for this one as well. So I think that's pretty much it. Once I start using the bag and I start getting more familiar, I'll do a more in-depth review of, you know, the pros and the cons and is this bag right for you, that kind of thing. But right now I absolutely love it. I'm like obsessed. And yeah, I don't know what else to say besides the fact is, you know, I always say buy things that make you happy, make your heart sing. And this is one of them. So first purchase of 2022 from January and a wish list item. So here it is one more time. There's the strap. Love it so much. Let me know if you guys have the saddle and what you guys, if you guys have used it for a while, do you guys still love it the same? Or is there like a lot of things that you don't like? Let me know, or, you know, drop me a DM. I just want to hear like, what is your experience with this bag? Yeah, that is it, you guys. I'm so excited to finally have this in hand and sharing it with you guys. So if you've liked this video, please give me a thumbs up and I will see you in my next one. Bye.